My name is Nick Dallas. I was born in Greece, in Kardica. And when I was 5 in 1971, my parents migrated to Australia on that famous migrant ship, Patris. We flew to Djibouti, which was then the French territory of Afars and Isars. From there we took the Patris, stopped over Mauritius, Fremantle, and arrived in Melbourne, Port Melbourne Pier, like everyone else. For a lot of those Greeks, it was a double migration. It just wasn't from Greece to Australia. It was also from, a rural to an urban setting. No one wants to leave their homeland. I know my parents didn't. My mother sort of definitely. Went to prep immediately, straight away. Ran away the first day. Not because I didn't like school, I was intimidated, but we had arrived on the weekend and we visited some friends, and they had a young boy younger than me who had a lot of toys. And somehow I left school to go to his home to play with his toys. Little did I know his parents were working, there was no one home, so then I returned after a couple of hours. They all worked very long hours. All of them worked weekends or overtime when they had the opportunity. And it was difficult when you had young children, because when they were at school, okay, but when your children were younger, like my brother was 1.5 when we arrived, he was being looked after by, well, some women did this full time, just looked after other people's kids while sort of parents worked, and those experiences were mixed. I mean, I'm a believer in bilingualism and the benefits it brings, and in Australia we just don't do foreign language well. I mean, it's a whole discussion why we don't do it, the fact that we don't have, we're sort of borderless, and English is a global language and so forth, but we don't do it very well. I think only 10% of students take a language to sort of VC level. My mother used to send me to the butcher, okay, and it's a Greek butcher. So to me it was just like a trip down Chapel Street. So I just memorised exactly what she wanted, and I just repeated it verbatim to the butcher, in Greek of course. And then all of a sudden the butcher closed, and I had to go to an Aussie butcher, an Australian butcher. And my mum used to say, "Na paris mia plati." I go, how do I say that to the Aussie butcher? I can't say, I want a lamb's back. It just didn't sound right. I didn't know the word for forequarter, but then again, which other kid my age, even Aussie kids would know that word. Yes, I had some issues like that. I mean, sometimes I wonder if we stayed in Greece, what would have been our path in life? It's one of those what if questions in history, what if this, what if that? I think overall, it was a good decision by my parents, and I think we've definitely been exposed to more things, are much more open-minded because of our experiences here and living in a multicultural society, and we've probably had more opportunities come our way as well.